Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So the first thing is, for those of you who were with us last Shabbat, you heard that we had a few people come back into the sanctuary to test drive our not new technology, but our new setup to see how we're going to be able to both stream and live. And that was great while it lasted. But our reopening task force met earlier this week and determined that with the rise in cases in Florida, that we were going to put that on hiatus for the moment. So it's back to Cantor Norman and me by ourselves here in the sanctuary, but we're very glad that you are all with us and that you are able to put in the chat just a Shabbat Shalom so that we know that you are with us. You know, I think about that little chat. There's a story in the Talmud. There's that two angels come and accompany somebody home from Shabbat services. You know, it used to be that you would go to Kabbalat Shabbat services and then you'd go home for dinner, which is actually the way we do it now. And there's one angel, sort of a bad angel, who would accompany you, and if your house wasn't set, if you weren't dressed nicely, if the table wasn't ready, if there wasn't a nice Shabbat meal, then that bad angel would say, may it be that next Shabbat be exactly this way. And the good angel, who was on the other side, would have to say amen. But if those two angels accompanied you home and there a nice Shabbat meal was set, people were a little bit dressed, candles were lit. Then the good angel got to say, may it be your will, God, that next Shabbat will be just like this. And the bad angel would have to say, amen. Whatever the case is, right, we're glad that you are our angels that accompany us for Shabbat. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet. We welcome you, all of you angels of Shabbat.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malchei amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Vihi melech malachei amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Sechem leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei
God, we offer you thanks for this Shabbat which unites us not in space, but in faith and hope. For Shabbat holiness which inspires sacred living. For Shabbat memories glowing even in the darkness. For Shabbat peace born of friendship and love. We offer you thanks and blessing.
Shiru l'Adonai a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. On the earth a new song unto God. Sing it loud. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir hadash. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir hadash. Shir hadash. Shir hadash. Lecha lecha dodi likrat kala Penei penei Shabbat nekabela Lecha lecha dodi likrat kala Penei penei Shabbat nekabela La 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 lecha dodi likrat kala Penei penei Shabbat nekabela Lecha lecha dodi likrat kala Penei penei Shabbat nekabela Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad
Ishmi'anu el hameyuchad Adonai echad u'shelo echad L'shem u'tiferet v'livchi la 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 la
Echad odi likrat kala Penei penei Shabbat nekabela Echad odi likrat kala Penei penei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat techu v'nelchad Ki hi mekor averaka Rosh mikeden yesukha So ma'aseh v'makshava Ki la 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 Echad odi
Likrat kala
Penei Shabbat nekabela Echad odi likrat לקראת קהלה, פני שבת לקבלה.
תוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, שיר דברי.
כבוד עלי עלייך נגלה לחדותי, לקראת קהלה, פני שבת לקבלה. לחדותי, לקראת קהלה, פני שבת לקבלה.
We rise, we turn to the door, we welcome the Shabbat as a bride.
בואי בשלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי כלה, בואי הלאה. לחדותי, לקראת קהלה, פני שבת לקבלה. לחדותי, לקראת קהלה, פני שבת לקבלה. לחדותי,
לקראת קהלה,
פני שבת לקבלה. לחדותי, לקראת קהלה, פני שבת לקבלה.
One of the things that Cantor Norman and I have been working on is how to bring you back into the synagogue even when you can't be here physically. And so we're upping our technological game tonight by introducing a new piece, and that is we're able to bring a few of you into the live stream. So to kick us off, it's really nice to have Marty and Heather Oppenheimer, who are going to light our Shabbat candles. So we invite them to light our Shabbat candles.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher tishanu b'tzvotav, tzivanu להדליק נר ששבת.
Amen. Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Heather. Shabbat Shalom to those of you. Thank you for being our first trial. And if you want to participate in services, any one of you are welcome to do that. We'd be happy to have you.
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? La 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 la. Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'er Le'olam Va'er Yadalai Lai Lai Yadalai Lai Lai Yadalai Lai Lai Yadalai Lai Lai Yadalai
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tsevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening.
Baruch atah Adonai, Hamari v'Ravi. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol lebavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol meotecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha Veshinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, u'v'lechtecha v'aderech, u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha, u'keshartam leot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot beinenecha, u'chetavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uvishadecha, leman tiskeruhu, vasitem et kol mitzvotai, veitem kedoshim lelohechem, ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem Elohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem.
Adonai Elohechem, amen.
In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love. From bondage in Egypt, we were delivered. At Sinai, we bound ourselves to your way. Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
Elim Adonai, mi kamocha הקודש. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר הקודש. נורא תהילו, עושה פלא. נורא תהילו, עושה פלא. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר הקודש. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר הקודש. השקיפנו אדוני, אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us with wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, ve'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain.
Ashkivenu
Adonai, Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, ve'hamidenu shomreinu לחיים, לחיים.
Tonight, God, lay us down in peace and raise us up tomorrow morning, life renewed. The people of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, observing the Sabbath in every generation as a covenant for all time. It is a sign forever between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days the eternal God made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from labor and rested.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. עיני ובני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת ביום השביעי, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We rise for tefillah, for Amidah.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק, אלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, כומר חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לפני בניכם, למען שמו ואהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה כל אתה, רב להושיע, מוריד הקהל, מקלקל חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו בשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדום אליי, מלך ממיד ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Praise be Adonai for Shabbat and its holiness.
ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
You are with us in our prayer, our love and our doubt, in our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Blessed are you, Adonai, whose presence returns to Zion.
Baruch atah Adonai, המחזיר שכינתו לציון, מודים אנחנו לה.
God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks.
Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shemcha, ulechanai lehodom. Shalom Raham L'Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Raham L'Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Ki ata u'melech Adon, echol ha'shalom. Ki ata u'melech Adon, echol ha'shalom. Shalom Raham al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Raham al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. V'tov beinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael, bechol het ubechol sha'a, bishlomecha. Shalom Raham al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Raham al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam.
Before we take a moment for silent personal prayer, think about our friends and our neighbors, members of our community, members of our own family who are in need of God's blessing of healing, the healing of the body, or healing of the spirit. On this Shabbat, we are thinking about Audrey Aronchik and Deanna Aronchik, Baruch ben Sion ben Bracha Chaya, Sam Brenner, Elliot Citron, Yaakov ben David, Helen Fagan and Judith Fagan, Marion Gordon, Dennis Greenwald, Deborah Hartman, Luis Hernandez, Peter Herrera, Susan Jones, Sylvester Lambert, Dr. Benjamin Lechner, Jack Lieb, Judy Levy, Leah Bat Margalit, Shabai Ben Michael, Miriam Bat Meir, Stephen Michon, Robert Parker, Natalie Ingrid Roskin, Marlene Shirk, Janice Schneider, Lillian Stein, Howard Suskin, Kevin Webb, Iris Weingarten, Sid Wiesel, Yair Ben Yaakov, Dov Ben Yonah. Misha Berach Avatenu Avraham Yitzhak VeYaakov Imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah Hu Yavarech V'Yirapeh Et Cholim Kodesh Baruch Hu Yamalei Rachamim Alehem V'Lahachlimam L'Rapotam L'Hachzikam L'Hachiotam V'Yishlach Bimheira Refuah Shlema, complete healing. Refuah to Nefesh, healing of the soul. Refuah to Guf, healing of the body. B'Tok Shar Chol Yisrael. Ashtaba Agalav Bisman Kariv and Omar. We say, Amen. Take a moment for silent personal prayer.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
Why is it that it always takes an illness or a tragedy in our lives to open up our eyes? Or perhaps when we see something happen around us, only then do we fully realize just how lucky we are. But more significantly, when something happens to jumpstart our perspective, it is then that we learn what is important and what is not so important in our life. Only then do we think and rethink and maybe reorder our priorities. Countless congregants over the years have told me, after they've come through a traumatic illness or worse yet, face a life-threatening situation, that the entire experience has awakened or reawakened within them a sense of what really counts in life. Little things beyond our control no longer seem to provoke the same reaction. The actions of others that might have caused anguish or frustration or anger, right, are more easily understood. When we are faced with the fact that life itself is very fragile and that each day is very precious, how can it help but not to put everything else into proper perspective? But human nature teaches us that few of us are able to master this ability when everything is going just fine. When we're at the top of life and everything is going as we want, or even in the day-to-day routine of our existence, rarely do we savor each moment, treasure each relationship, and value every minute. In Judaism, because this awareness of the preciousness of life is so basic to our faith, we have Shabbat each week to help us reorder our priorities and refocus our perspective. But that too has gotten clouded, as so few of us truly make Shabbat all that it can be. Whenever I find myself becoming at least a bit cynical, and I must admit that that happens a little more than I would like, I quickly remind myself that this part of human nature, this natural tendency to take so much of life for granted and only appreciate what we have when it is threatened or taken away, is a tendency that dates way back as long as recorded history. In our Torah, our ancestors had the same trouble we do today of keeping their priorities in proper order. I'm reminded of this each year when we come to this Torah portion which we read this Shabbat. In Parshat Matot, two of the tribes, the Reubenites and the Gadites, come to Moses with a request. When all the tribes crossed the Jordan into the Promised Land, they would prefer to stay right where they are, because the land, well, it's more suitable for their business as cattle farmers. At first, Moses is totally incensed because he perceived that by separating themselves from the other tribes, that they wouldn't be readily available if needed for battle. They immediately assured him of their willingness to come to the aid of their brothers at any time, if ever needed, that the geographical distance between them would not limit their loyalty. Only then does Moses agree to their request to settle east of the Jordan River. However, something they said, I believe, incensed Moses even more. After agreeing to be available if needed, they went on to say, "We will build here sheepfolds for our flocks and towns for our children." Moses quickly points out to the tribes that they should build towns for your children and sheepfolds for your flocks. In his reply to them, Moses reversed the order of what they said, as if to remind them of what order their priorities should in fact be. That the concern for their cattle, for their business, for their livelihood, for their stuff, should not come before the concern of their children. In other words, in his subtle remark, Moses was giving a little bit of a zinger to the tribes and letting them know that their priorities in life were just a little bit off base. The problem that the Reubenites and the Gadites faced is no different than that which most of us face in our own lives, making sure that our priorities are indeed in their proper order. Each year when we come to this portion, with all that is going on in the text, still, year after year, I'm drawn to those same few verses. And certainly, this year, right, when so much is precarious, when so much is unsure, when life feels like it hangs in the balance, we need to remind ourselves of our priorities. We know human nature is human nature, and the answer remains the same. But it is a lesson that we need to be reminded of each and every week. We are going to continue. We invite you to rise as we open the Ark for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, אתן גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא ספנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם אלוקינו כאם, וגורלנו אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים כבני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום יום ההוא יהיה אדונייך ושמו אחד.
We turn our hearts to those who are no longer with us. Remember Marilyn Newald, who died over the past 30 days, for whom we are observing Shloshim. And we remember these whose yortzites we commemorate this Shabbat. Jean Adler, Jacob Adler, Murray Allman, Judge Birdie Amsterdam, Carol Berman, Sylvia Sabin Christie, Jenny Cohen, Father Richard Deitch, Alfred Friedland, Jack Furman, Lenora Gerson, Harry Goldberg, Faye Gomberg, Marion Grinstein, Bria Gisselman, Beatrice Feldman-Girth, Theodore Hammer, Israel Eisenman, Dr. David Jacoby, Morris Kaltman, Sheldon Corman, David Kornberg, Dora R. Levine, Janet Leviton, Philip Littman, Stephen London, Arthur Merritt, Jean Edith Molliff, Sharon Moss, Charles Muchnick, Elizabeth Nacht, Emil H. Nault, Max Needleman, Marjorie Oppenheim, Bruce Partridge, Dorothy Pollock, Robert Popowitz, Yetta Rahinsky, Meyer Roberman, Fanny Roberman, Anna Romanek, Harry Rosenbaum, Jenny Rosenberg, Marcel Kaplan Ross, Asher Rubenstein, Shirley Saferstein, Ernest Schoenman, Lillian Sugar, Daniel J. Siegel, Bernard Singer, Jeanette Smith, Sam Stahl, Frida Steiner, Ada Strongen, Ray Swift, Eric Guy Tabb, Edward Y. Thomas, Ruth Wolf, Jonathan Wolfson. Remember all of them as we join together for Kaddish Yatom, Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ve'almad yivrach Cherutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chai echon v'yom echon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael. Ba'galav izman kariv v'imru.
Amen.
Yehei Shemei Rabbah mavarach le'elam u'lamei umaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei d'kudashah.
Brihu.
Le'elah min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush b'chata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru.
Amen.
Yehei shlama Rabbah min Shemaya. Chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, comfort to all who are bereaved. As together we say, Amen. We take just a moment to once again say Shabbat Shalom, say thank you to the Bermans and the Saxes for sponsoring our Oneg. Boy, don't we wish that we were all together for Oneg. But we do say thank you for sponsoring our service. And truly, you too can sponsor our service. It helps us be able to continue to do the things that we are able to do, and particularly at this time, we are grateful for your help. So thank you to the Bermans and the Saxes. We continue just in a couple of weeks, not this Sunday, but the next Sunday. I'm bringing you the best of scholars. This is somebody you really do not want to miss in our Scholars in Their Residence. Dr. Stephen Windmuller is an incredible scholar, incredible observer of American Judaism. The past, I think the emeritus director of the School of Jewish Communal Service, or the Zellico School of Not-for-Profit Management at Hebrew Union College. He is very well written, he is very well published, and he's going to be speaking not this Sunday but next Sunday about Jews in the 2020 election. I encourage you to join us. He happens to be the cousin of my sister-in-law, but that is just there for your knowledge. Carpool karaoke. I know all of you were excited and wanted to do this. Unfortunately, our July 13th date we have to cancel. So we'd love to see you, but please, this coming Monday, we're not going to be able to do carpool karaoke. But we are hoping to do it on the 27th. Come join us tomorrow morning at Shabbat Torah study. You really don't need any previous knowledge. You can come on and just start learning. So come join us at 9 o'clock. That's on our Zoom. And we hope, as I said, that you'll make a donation to Temple Sinai.
And can I say something?
Yep.
This is an experiment, what you saw today with Heather and Marty, which we thank you for participating, and tomorrow we will have another guest for an Aliyah. This is an opportunity for all of us, especially all of you, to participate, and for us also to have some people in the broadcast. I also invited other people, and what I sense is that sometimes people refuse the invitation only because they fear they don't know what to do, how the technology will help them. It's going to be too difficult, too complicated. None of that. It's really simple.
Very simple.
You have to trust your cantor. Okay, when I send you a link to participate, okay, you just need to click on that, and if you have a device that has a camera, like even a phone can work, or an iPad or any laptop, so it should be pretty easy. Okay, so trust me, and anytime if you hope we can rotate and have all of you coming up to this service. Anytime that your cantor sends you an email, please respond yes. Okay.
Here we go. We are going to conclude with a little different song. Hope you'll enjoy.
Yato afki ruhi ve'et sham ve'ha'ira ve'him ruhi ve'ati Adonai li Elohira ve'him ruhi ve'ati Adonai li Elohira.
God, we entrust our spirit to you at all times, in sleep and in our waking. We know that you have given us the gift of knowledge, the gift to be able to recognize what is truly important in our lives. Remind us of this each time as you awaken us in peace and lay us down in peace. We are knowing that you are with us, we do not fear.
Yado afki ruhi ve'et ishan ve'ha'ira ve'im ruhi ve'ati Adonai li Elohira ve'im ruhi Adonai li Elohira.
Kiddush and Motzi.
ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא פרי הגפן. ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו. ושבת קודשו באהבה וברצון, הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים. ושבת קודשך באחווה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.